Blackstone Audio presents The Jihad Next Door, the Lackawanna Six and Rough Justice in the Age of Terror by Dina Temple-Raston. To the good people of Lackawanna's First Ward. Beware the leader who bangs the drums of war in order to whip the citizenry into a patriotic fervor. For patriotism is indeed a double-edged sword. It both emboldens the blood, just as it narrows the mind. And when the drums of war have reached a fever pitch, and the blood boils with hate, and the mind has closed, the leader will have no need in seizing the rights of the citizenry. Rather, the citizenry, infused with fear and patriotism, will offer up all of their rights to the leader, and gladly so. How do I know? For this is what I have done, and I am Julius Caesar. William Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. Author's note. The injustice of any one episode, whether it be a crime or a single arrest, looms larger in communities where those kinds of incidents are rare. Before 2002, Lackawanna was the kind of quiet town that kept to itself. Headlines, when they occurred at all, happened in Buffalo, just 8 miles away. Lackawanna was perfectly happy to be an afterthought. When the FBI swooped down on the ramshackle houses in Lackawanna's Yemeni community and arrested a handful of its young men almost exactly a year after the 9/11 attacks, Lackawanna's First Ward was transformed. It became the place that spawned this country's first homegrown sleeper cell. Conclusions were drawn before the facts, and Lackawanna's fate was sealed. Small towns provide a good lens through which to examine American life. The complications of national policy and its points of contention get lost in cities such as New York or Washington, D.C. To understand the larger, important issues that affect America, one has to go to the level of the sidewalks and talk to ordinary people put in extraordinary circumstances. When I wanted to understand racism in America at the dawn of the 21st century, I traveled to Jasper, Texas. My first book, A Death in Texas, chronicled the aftermath of the racially motivated murder of James Byrd, Jr., a black man who was dragged behind a pickup truck to his death by 3 white boys who thought they would get away with it. I wanted to look at how whites and blacks in Jasper reacted to Byrd's death and what their response revealed about race relations in this country. Similarly, after the frenzy surrounding the Lackawanna Six died down, I traveled to Lackawanna and spoke to families and neighbors and friends of the 6 men arrested to understand what it is like to be Muslim in America today. I wanted to track the uneven and sometimes rough justice this country has meted out since the 9/11 attacks as it sought to strike a balance.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?